Okay, so this layout is for November. You can't really see the journaling, I guess, because it's a darker card. But so I just put November up here. But I finally took the plunge to dye my hair, and you can't really tell from this video or the picture in the video, but my hair has been one color for a very long time. I used to dye it blonde whenever I was in high school, and then about 2005, I decided to stop dyeing it, and I went back to my natural color. Well, I've really, really, really wanted to change here lately. So, I normally cut it like this, but I always went to like Supercuts or something like that, and it was always somebody different cutting my hair, and I really wanted to have one person that does my hair all the time. So my friend recommended this lady that does her hair, and so I went to see her, and it had been like 3 months before I cut it, so it needed to whack a whole lot off. So she cut it and she dyed it, and it's the color it is now. She put in like some violet red and then some blonde highlights, and oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it. So I've done it. I did it in November and December, and I need to do it now, but she's been busy and I've been busy. Anyway, this is Anne, my blue healer. She likes to be right in the middle of things, and she thinks she's a lap dog. So this is another picture of a fortune cookie. We had Chinese food, and my husband doesn't eat the fortune cookies. Well, Anne snuck it later on, and this was her fortune. I don't know if you can it says behind an able man, and then there's a period, like that's one sentence, and then it says there are always, and there's a period. So behind a man, there are always. I was like, what? It's two incomplete sentences. What is that? What kind of fortune is that? So, and there's my son with Anne, and then that's my husband getting his Xbox One. That was his birthday present. The Cricut was mine, the Xbox One was his. And it arrived a couple of days early. And it was really funny because he did the pre-order online before you could pre-order it in the store. And, it originally was going to arrive like the day before or the day after his birthday. I don't remember. I think I wrote it down here. Well, then they bumped up the release, and so he got an email saying that the release date has been changed. It'll be 1 week earlier. Do you want to cancel your order because of this? And he's like, what? No, I don't want it early. Don't send it to me early. What are they thinking? Of course he wants it early, So, and then here is Thanksgiving at my grandma's house. This is my aunt and my grandma in the kitchen, and my son on his phone. It's an iPhone, but it's not like usable. He just uses it for like games and apps and stuff. He can't talk on it or anything like that. It's just my husband's old iPhone. And then whenever we were leaving, the guy across from my grandparents has a bajillion dogs, and so there's like 4 dogs right here, and there's a dog right here, and there's some off to the side, and then there was like 3 dogs here and like 5 puppies around them, and I was like, I gotta take a picture of these dogs. So while I was parked in his driveway, I took a picture of the dogs. And then I put some flyer. I didn't really decorate or embellish because I just kind of wanted to get this done. I'm embellishing more with my 2014 album, but for my 2013 and my the ones that I need to do, for previous years, I just want to get them done, and then I can go back and embellish later. My husband got me a Keurig, and of course it wasn't a Christmas present because he doesn't do Christmas. He got it for me just to get it for me. It just happened to be at Christmas time. I considered it my Christmas present. And this is the first cup being made. Oh my gosh, I love my Keurig. It's the best thing ever. This is just some ornaments that my son picked out whenever he was little. We had a tradition of every year, we'd get a new ornament, and I would let my son pick it out. So, of course, SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo. And then this is the OSU, Oklahoma State University. These are ornaments that he made when he was little, either in grade school or at daycare. These journaling cards I cut out with that SP die that I showed in my previous video. And I wish I could find a 4x6 journaling card die. And yes, I know, I can just cut them out, measure and cut them with my trimmer, and then round the corners, I know. but I really like having the die so that I don't have to cut a whole big piece of paper, and also so that I can, like my photos, you know, I could find exactly where I want to, you know, cut it out or whatever. And then I don't know if you can see, but the corners aren't rounded exactly like the Becky Higgins, but I have the Becky Higgins Project Life corner rounder now, so I can, if I want, just to do that. And so yeah, these I just cut out with from paper, from Christmas paper that I had. And then these are some pig ornaments that I've picked, that people have sent to me. These two were sent to me. This one I made in 2010. I think it was right after I got my cricket, for my first cricket. So I didn't have an ornament to put on the tree for that year, so I made one. And then the last page is the rest of Christmas. This is my husband and Anne sitting next to the tree. And then this is, we had like an ice storm. And so you can't tell from this video, but those are pictures of, they're covered in ice. I don't know if you can see the icicles on that. That's my neighbor's satellite that sits next to my porch. And then this is the ornament that I made for the series, the front and back of it. So that is my Project Life album for 2013. I originally wanted to do 2013 in this album, and then do 2012 in an album that my cousin got me. It didn't have D-rings. It's already bound, but it does have pocket type pages. They're not. They have like cloth in them. They're stitched. It's stitched in there. I don't know how to explain it, but she gave it to us for our wedding, and since 2012 was our first year together, I wanted to do it in that. But I mean, this doesn't have a whole lot in it, you know. So I may. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just do 2012 in that album and just do other years in this album. I don't know. It depends on how many pictures I have for 2012. So that is my Project Life layout. And thank you for watching and allowing me to share it with you. Bye.